Hello, I'm Brenda Boyen, and this is Brenda Boyen. Check this out. Today I'm going to teach you how to remove ticks safely. Now, if you just pull off a tick, often the head will stay in. This can cause a very bad infection, especially in an animal, with they're like dirtier than people. But also it can cause Lyme disease in both people and animals. And in people, it can cause Rocky Mountain blue spotted fever, which you get from a tick. I mean, whether the body's attached or it's just the head. And at that, you get big welts all over your body, and then you can easily die from that. So you need to get the tick head out. So what you want to do is you want to take a match. Any kind of match will do. Wooden match, paper match. I prefer wooden match because it's easier to manipulate because the stem is stiff, and I think it stays hot a little bit longer. So you light the match, you blow the match out, and then you take the hot ember. And after you have, of course, pre-parted the hair on the animal, either you or your dog or cat or whatever, and you take the hot ember and you touch it to the back of the tick, and the tick lets go. Now be aware, the tick is still going to be alive. Okay, so especially if you have a long-haired animal where it might scurry into the other fur, you want to be prepared to catch it. It won't be hard to catch it. They usually leap off because they think that it's because they're on the animal that they got hurt. And indeed it is. You did that to them because they were on the animal. But just be aware that it will be alive and you will need to catch it and kill it. This saves you almost all other methods, even methods that use a little device where you trying to get the head out, have a pretty good chance of your not getting the head out, or some chance at least. But this, they'll just let go, and it's safe, and it just, make sure not to touch the person, or try not to touch their hair, or the dog, and that's easy to do because match tips are very small. And this can, save their life, can keep a lifetime of Lyme disease from happening, and is really the only safe method I know to remove ticks. Now, there's two kinds of ticks. There's the little flat black ticks. No problem with those. There's those ones that get big and bulbous. Okay, if you touch the back of that and it explodes, that's because it was going to explode when you touched it anyway. It's not exploding from the heat. It's exploding because it was so full of blood that the next thing that touched it would cause it to explode. So if you touched it with your hand, it would have exploded anyway. But often they will still let go before they die because of the hot ember. So this is Brenda Boyen. Brenda Boyen, check this out. Please like and subscribe and share to save a life, persons or animals.